Hello, everyone, and good evening. My name is Carlos Franco, and first off, I'd like to say congrats to the class of 2034 for graduating college. I'd also like to thank the University of Central Florida for inviting me back as an alumni speaker to speak to this year's graduating class. Years ago, I was in your shoes when I graduated from UCF with a bachelor's degree in journalism. Now, why did I become a journalist? Well, multiple things inspired me back in high school, including the nonfiction works of accomplished writers such as Neil Gaiman and Haruki Murakami, and how, in their writings, they were able to deeply affect people on an emotional level, which is something that I wanted to emulate. Also, in my final year of high school, I was placed in the Introduction to Journalism class, and learning about the writing techniques and the work structure of a journalism career really made me want to pursue this for my life. Now, after high school, I was thankfully able to take advantage of a program that is very unique to my county called Osceola Prosper, which allowed me to enroll in either Osceola Technical College or Valencia College and get an associate's degree for free. I chose Valencia, and in my time at the school, during my freshman year fall semester, I had gotten to the New Student Experience course, which had shown me a wide variety of opportunity that was available at the school with resources such as the library and plaza for workbooks and study spaces, as well as useful websites like ONET Online, research guides, and what can I do with my major.com. This class also got me thinking on how exactly I would structure my academic career. More specifically, how I would transfer from Valencia to a more traditional four-year institution for my bachelor's degree. I had used the Direct Connect to UCF program and applied separately to the Nicholson School of Communication and Media so I could continue my journalism degree at the university. And I was thankfully accepted. Now, my main hurdle to being fully college educated was money, and how exactly I was going to pay for my education. Now, I didn't live on campus, nor did I have a meal plan, so all I had to pay was my tuition and any books or personal expenses that may arise. When I was an undergrad student at UCF, the basic price for tuition and fees was $5,954 for books at around $1,200. Transportation was $2,126, and personal expenses being around $3,104, which totals to about $12,384, with $212.28 per credit hour for my degree. I was able to pay all that money off in a few different ways, including FAFSA, which gave me about $7,000 for my first academic year, and many scholarships through the College of Arts and Humanities and the Access to Opportunities website, which introduced me to scholarships such as the Mary Flay Mackwell Scholarship, the Douglas Rudy Memorial Endowed Scholarship, and the Orlando Sentinel Scholarship. All these put together gave me around $6,000, and with the remaining money, I simply paid it off through my part-time job because I really didn't want to have to deal with any student loans. Now, there is one very important thing to getting a job in any field after college, but most especially in a communication-based degree like journalism, and that's networking and being involved in the larger college community. Journalism is a communication-heavy pathway, and you'll need to know when and how to properly communicate with others in order to be successful in your long-term career and eventually be noticed by a company that appreciates your skills. I joined the Philosophy Club so that I can practice holding conversations about deeper topics and be exposed to many different viewpoints about the world. And I also joined the student newspaper so I could be part of a multimedia news team that can effectively work together and create content for others to enjoy and feel enriched when reading. Because of my involvement with activities relating to journalism, I applied to the Orlando Sentinel and got a job as a print journalist. Although now I am a freelance writer who makes more in-depth articles about a variety of topics that interest me and my readers, like a local political activism group or a more simple book review. Freelancing nets me around $60,000 a year or $27 an hour. And at my old job of a print journalist, well, they made the same at around $61,000 a year, but I was more beholden to the newspaper company's deadlines, and there was more stress involved with that aspect, which may affect some people from wanting to be writers in this field. That's a basic overview of what might be waiting for you if you decide to follow my footsteps career wise. So, thank you so much for having me and allowing me to speak at your graduation ceremony. Good luck to any and all of your future endeavors.